Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Thompson is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Durant. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's MP in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Charlotte just played phenomenal. He had 14 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Banchero, that's good.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
KD finds Şengün. Good on the shot.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 11. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by MP. Thompson's got 7 now in this quarter. Banchero, a screen on Eason. And finished off by Banchero.
Look, you can't forget the fact that Banchero averaged 20 as a rookie. We've seen him have lots of big scoring nights, and there's more to come for sure.
Now, here's MP. 8 points for him. Eason passes to Dixon. Back to Eason. 6 on the shot clock. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Houston. Wagner kicks to Carter. To the wing on the left. Wagner looking it over. That shot misses. Nice D from Durant.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
MP with the bounce pass. Durant off a pick from Dixon. A step-back shot here. KD can't get it to go.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Carter, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Simply overpowers defenders when met with contact. Wendell Carter Jr. tough as they come.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Durant kicks to Finney-Smith. Back to KD. Shoots over Wagner. KD with a nice move. Durant's got 7.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
Suggs dishes to Banchero. Good. Banchero's got 6 here in this quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive and then you seal off the retreat, and because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
And the Rockets making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Here's MP. 8 points for him. Van Vliet on the wing. Clock at 6. And it's Suggs with the rebound. The Magic trail by 17. Wagner outside. Pass to Carter. To the inside. Here's Banchero. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 17.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Finney Smith with it. He's covered by Banchero. Van Vliet kicks to MP. Pass to Finney Smith. Houston needs to get a shot up. And that's good. Fred Van Vliet for 3. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
Just another day doing what he does. Van Vliet lines it up and drills it.
In the corner, it's Richardson. Goes up to the stripe. The rebound by Steven Adams.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Now, here's Banchero. 17 points in the game. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Richardson outside. Shoots over Van Vliet. The Rockets pull it in. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Now, here's MP. He's got 8. Finney Smith kicks to Van Vliet. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. The Magic trail by 20. Banchero right side. Pass to Wagner. That one goes. Count it. He's got 11.
Textbook play inside. Wagner doing everything right in that case.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Houston making some changes. Smith checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Bradley comes in for Thompson. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's an 18-point game. Smith the pass to Bradley. Sinks the three-pointer. Bradley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Pass to Nunley. Screen by Batadze. Back to Black. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land. The Rockets pull it in.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adams. And Orlando making a change here. Here's Black, covered by MP.
2 minutes.
Pass to Bitadze, beyond the arc. Offensive rebound, and the call will be against Jabari Smith. That is his first foul of the game. And the Magic making a change here. Forbes checked in.
For the Magic, number 12.
1:56 left to play in the third. Screen by Batadze. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Black. The Magic again can't hit. Rockets leading by 21. And Clark, the Magic with 2 good wings in Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have 2 of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, it'd be kind of like a college football team with two gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo, and that makes them formidable in every way.
Here is Forbes, following the basket by Jabari Smith. The shot's good from Forbes.
He was free to fire at his leisure there, not much resistance.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it. Guys?
A new school approach, if you will. Thank you, Allie. Outside Bradley. Smith finds MP. And some nice passing there by Houston. Smith outside. Pass to Shepard. Outside Bradley. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. For three. And it's Shepard missing. Here is Forbes over Shepard. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Rockets on top, running away with this one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Goga Batadze. Anthony Black is out there with Franz Wagner. Then there's Howard. And it's Prosper in at the 4. And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard. Stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
Now, here's MP. Pass to Smith. Durant kicks to Smith. Here's Thompson. He's defended by Wagner. Offline with his 3. Black with it. Now defended by MP. Wagner against KD. And that one's good, Wagner.
Boy, he's looked unstoppable this half. Maybe he got a little pep talk over the break.
Here's KD. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's 9 points for KD.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Batadze with it. Şengün covering. Kicks it out to Wagner. Lobbed up there for KD. Nice shot by Smith.
That is huge for him. Smith needs to get points inside to open up that perimeter game for him. And he's got the size to do both.
Batadze is screen on Thompson. Pass to Batadze. Outs pass Howard. Batadze setting a screen for Wagner. Batadze with the bucket.
We always talk about Wagner's versatility. That includes the playmaking.
MP looking around. Back to Smith. MP outside. Outside for Durant. And stolen by Howard. And here we go. Fast break. Wagner's got it. Such a wide open look.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
And they call an illegal screen here.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. checked in for the Rockets. And the Magic making a change here as well. Banchero's checked in. Wagner against Eason. Banchero, a screen on Eason. Wagner from long range. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Thompson passes to MP. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Durant. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
Here's Banchero. That shot off. Good D by Thompson. Outside Durant. Here's Dixon. The layup missed.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Howard can't hit. Rockets leading by 21. Pass to Thompson. And stolen by Wagner. To the middle. Looking for Eason. He gets it there. MP outside. Here is Durant. MP with the bounce pass. Thompson in the corner. 6 to shoot. Şengün with the screen for MP. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Prosper's checked in, and it's Suggs in for Howard. And so here is Houston. The Magic getting the bucket. The drive by MP. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Rockets lead by 21.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Thompson against Banchero. Fires from 14. Dixon grabs the rebound. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. That one drops for him. And that's 13 points for Kevin Durant.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now, here's MP. Following the missed shot by Franz Wagner. Dixon passes to Thompson. For the 3. Şengün, no good. Orlando's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Prosper misses. Houston leading by 23. Outside Durant. Kicks it out to MP. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the dunk by Eason.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And here's Thompson following the 3 from Franz Wagner. The drive by MP. Misses from short range.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Showing why he was drafted first overall, Paolo Banchero has been a hoop getter tonight.
Now, here's MP. Thompson outside. Back to MP. Inside. Suggs with the steal. And here we go. Wagner heading to the hoop. Pass to Banchero. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Down low. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Thompson. Ahead. Eason's shot is good.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
Wagner on the wing. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
Here's Dixon. Thompson dishes to MP. Now Şengün. 4 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Prosper. Prosper's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Banchero missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Şengün kicks to MP. Pass to KD. Up 3 off the mark. The Magic trail by 20. Banchero with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. And it's Suggs missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
MP passes to KD. Thompson outside. Fires from deep. Black grabs the board.
Perfectly played defensively there. He made that a very difficult look.
Yeah, that goes in.
The offensive talent, the ingenuity, size, strength. Banchero has a full book bag, folks.
Now, here's MP. Thompson outside. Thompson sets the pick for Eason. Now Durant beyond the arc. No good. Here's Black. He's covered by Eason. Banchero against MP. Launches it. Durant with the rebound. Rockets leading by 18. MP right side. Thompson outside. Now Durant checks up a 3. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Franz Wagner. Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Tari Eason. And Shepard subbed in. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Looking good, MP.
For everyone. And for my money, an NBA game is just the top.
We have great fans. I like the family atmosphere.
That's it. Management takes it very seriously and quickly.
They're really just a good vibe.
Sure is. Isn't your job right now? You almost like 20.
And then we saw the new Jason Ball to make that whether we wanted to see that. Yeah, what'd you think? Good. You didn't like it? No, I didn't. You were a liar. It's J.Q. Ball. How can you not like it? It just wasn't my favorite. Wait, which part did you enjoy? Aliens? Biohack weapons? The time travel? No, that made perfect sense. No, it was just the actress who played his sister, like 25 years younger than him. And they talk about doing stuff together as kids. He'll shoot threes? Yeah. I still want to see it. Yeah. Yeah, the rest of it. Yeah, same.
You were out early shooting today.
Great game, though.
How early?
Yeah, about 2 hours. I don't know how you guys watched
Didn't they just get here?
It started right when they arrived. What do you do? Up a good lab. Show me.
Yeah, they must have put in a lot in this night's game. Well, we should get some shots out of this game. We should absolutely not. At all. Not what? Heads up. We're filming. You might be in the background.
Wait, what do I do?
Don't do anything. Be aware that the camera's live.
I'm doing it. Just so nervous I'll do something wrong. You see this
Calm
40-point
down.
game out
Do
in
not
Nevada
focus on the
yesterday?
shot. Good. I'm thinking about raising our...
When I'm nervous, I sneeze.
Do not sneeze.
Okay, I'll hold it.
That's enough. Just go take a break. Just don't walk in front of the camera.
Hi, everyone, and welcome. We bring you a regular season game with extra importance. This is Game 3 of the NBA Cup, a vital group stage contest. Alongside Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Also joining us tonight is League Insider Shams Charania. Shams, we appreciate you being here for this one.
Always a pleasure, B.A. Thanks for having me drop by.
Brought your A game, I'm sure, partner.
Lot to talk about, B.A.
And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Trailblazers, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
You know, for Philadelphia, they have been impressive in these first few weeks of play, making moves to advance themselves up the ranks. A lot of hard work and effort went into making this happen.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. And for the 76ers, MP is out there with George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Bona in at the 5. It'll be Orlando off the tip. And the Magic this summer going and getting some shooters, Shams.
They've got some guys that can clearly fill it up. The headline move being for Desmond Bain, and then drafting Jace Richardson. They may not have that length we're accustomed to seeing at that guard position, but they have the depth when it comes to their shooting range. They still have Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner to hold it down on the wings.
Pass to Grimes. George outside. MP finds George. Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Really nice decision by MP. He just has a great feel for the game.
Here's Banchero. All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, that's just youth right there. MP crashing the offensive glass.
Outside Bain. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Lets the three fly. And Banchero with a bucket on the assist from Bain. Banchero's got 7 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's George. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14 and a half a game.
Ooh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Wagner, the pass to Banchero. To the inside. Here's Carter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on MP.
Man, good whistle there.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
Versatility is what Wendell Carter Jr. brings to your squad. He has offensive game both inside and outside. And on the other end, he gets the job done using his size.
Now here's George. And MP throws it down.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Here's Wagner. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. And Shams, the last few years, teams often giving up a lot of draft picks when they traded for a difference maker.
The market has changed, BA, and the thought process has been, assuming the trade moves the needle, those picks you're giving up aren't very good. But listen, if the trade doesn't work, you just gave up the farm. And that's the risk-reward that you play with as a general manager.
Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. He drops it from range.
Stretching the defense out a little bit. Wagner knocking it down.
76ers trail by 3. MP right side. Hit his foot. The official saying it was kicked. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Wagner against George. It's Grimes on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer.
And as a defender, Bain makes good use of his speed, staying on the shooter. He set that trap up perfectly. I mean, he had the inside-out pass scouted and jumped right on it.
Pass to Banchero. Beyond the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you can just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
Mona uses the glass to finish the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Suggs. Yet to see a basket. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Here's Carter. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
MP, the pass to George. Wagner with a steal. And here comes the break. Pass to Suggs. There's the triple. Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
For 3, George. And it's Bain with the rebound. Orlando leading by 4. And Shams, you're always ready to break a story. Is there ever a chance for you to unplug?
Late summer is when things are quietest, that mid-August through September, Labor Day window. That's usually the best moment to get off the grid. But, BA, you never know in today's NBA when things could happen, and that could be in the summer, too.
Hey, you're always ready. I know that about you. You're a workhorse.
Always ready.
Orlando with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Maxey finds MP. No good. That would have tied it. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
Here's Maxey. Orlando making their last shot. Pass to George. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Outside Bain from downtown. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Oh, what tenacity on the boards. Banchero takes pleasure in capitalizing on the offensive glass.
George outside. The three. Drops in the three. George has got his second basket on the night.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Wagner, the pass to Carter. Shot from 16. And Carroll missing again.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Outside Grimes. MP outside. 6 on the shot clock. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And the Magic making a change here. Jones is checked in. Now here's Jones. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston. Banchero against MP. Carter. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4. Shams, I know you've had discussions with Commissioner Adam Silver about the league possibly expanding into Europe. Where does that stand?
Well, it's fluid, BA, and Commissioner Adam Silver and other league officials have been very clear to me. It's a process that's going to be measured in years, not necessarily months. There's definitely a sense they want to better serve those fans in Europe, start their own league out there that's NBA affiliated. And that's something the NBA is much more further along in exploring in the days, weeks, and months ahead, as opposed to expansion immediately.
76ers trail by 3. George for 3. MP outside. Pass to George, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. We're at about the midway point of the group stage. A peek at where things stand in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, while there's still some time to make up ground, you have to make your moves quick. There just aren't many group games left.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Oubre, he's checked in for Paul George, and McCain subbed in for Grimes. And the Magic making a change here as well. Silva's checked in for Franz Wagner.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Bain. 20 points for him last game against Boston.
And he really hurt them at the free throw line.
And Carroll no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
A nice shot by McCain.
Yeah, I love the focus McCain showed you right there. He absorbed that contact early, but he was able to plow right through it.
Banchero outside. Over MP. And Banchero with a bucket on the assist from Jones. And that's 13 points for Paolo Banchero. Pass to Dixon. Philadelphia moving it around. Outside Oubre. And here's MP. Guarded by Banchero. Now here's McCain. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. And here's Maxey outside. Drains the triple. Maxey's got 5 points.
And if you look at these early years for Tyrese Maxey's career, you can see he has increased the number of threes he's taken year by year.
Shams, a personal question for you. This is just about the industry in general. I know you have all these sources. You don't reveal your sources. No good journalist does. But what's in it for them?
You know, BA, I'm going to tell you guys from a nice family environment here at the desk. It's always something for me, 365, 24/7. These are real relationships. It's always a two-way street when it comes to whether it's a source or a relationship that I have in this industry. And right now, more than ever, it's a relationship business. You can't just show up when you need someone. And so for me, I go every day and try to build the best relationships I can.
Hey, and let's face it, we're in the entertainment industry. And how entertaining is it to get a scoop from Shams?
Come on now, we're all waiting for it.
They're using his frame to set a big pick. Carter effectively disrupts the defense.
Pass to Dixon. And here is Maxey. And stolen by Jones. Banchero right side. And that one's good. He's got 15.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, Desmond Bain, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Back to you guys.
A lot in his bag. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Now here's Oubre. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Carter finds Bain. Down low. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
With power. That's how you do it, big fella.
Maxey surveys. MP, the pass to Maxey. To the paint. Here's Oubre. Uses the glass on the layup. Oubre's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Bain fires from way outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Sixers on top, up by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either... The Sixers going with a whole new group out there. Then for Orlando, Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Isaac. Bain comes in for De Silva. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Franz Wagner. Quentin Grimes out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Paul George. Then it's MP. And it's Bona in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And with the new CBA, Shams, powerhouse teams faced with tough choices on their rosters.
That's the one part about the CBA is it's becoming difficult to keep everyone in the fold. It's perhaps made dynasties less feasible in the modern era, and we've already seen unprecedented amount of parity in today's NBA.
Well, one thing's for sure, you better develop your younger players as well.
And on that note, BA, there's no better place to look at than Oklahoma City.
Maxey passes to Grimes. Here's Dixon. Shot clock at 5. Back to Grimes. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Bona from 6 feet out. He nails it. Bona's got his second bucket of the night.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Banchero. Outside Bain. The 3. And it's Bona with a rebound. Bona's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Philadelphia moving it around. Stolen by Bain. Some room here for Jones. And it's MP with a rebound. Dixon's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Throws it up high. And stolen by Suggs. Robbed. MP, the pass to Grimes. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Stolen by Bain.
And in the last two possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Banchero surveys. Jones sets a screen. Clock at 6. Poke loose. Grimes with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. Grimes, the pass to Maxey. Outside Bain. Now here's Jones, covered by Grimes. And Shams over the last 7 seasons, a different champion every year. The league's as wide open as it has ever been.
BA, remember also, through the NBA's first 51 seasons, the Lakers and the Celtics won more than half of the NBA titles. So this is a conscious effort to engage fans league-wide and create an opportunity for everyone to compete evenly every single year.
Yeah, not just a big market league anymore. And that one misses.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Orlando making a switch here. Wagner's checked in, and he's good on the second. The Sixers lead by 3. Here's George, driving inside, and George with the jam.
Yeah, that's Paul George that time, looking at the defense, finding a crease, and then taking advantage of it.
Wagner outside from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Dixon's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Now here's Banchero. 19 points in the game. Pass to Bain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Batase throws it down.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead. And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Suggs. And Carroll with a screen on Maxey. Maxey against Suggs. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Maxey. Well, we know you got to get going, but thanks, Shams. As always, it's been fun and informative, my friend.
BA, no problem. Always glad to join, but I got to go. I got to get to this news.
Man's got things to do. Always a pleasure to have Shams drop in. He knows everything that's going on in the league.
Well, he's really connected in. He has great instincts. It's almost like he can sniff out a story better than anyone.
Yeah, he continues to improve every year. Bain's developed into an offensive force.
Maxey against Suggs. Maxey passes to... Oh! Gets you some! Nice!
Oh, it is nice to be young. MP.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, MP. And teams built to win now don't always have the young pieces that Philly does, Legs.
Yeah, BA, particularly in their backcourt. Nice drafting and great trades have given them an abundance of talent.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync. It might be pressing right now.
The slam by MP.
Well, it's smart that MP didn't settle for a layup. This young man hammered it down with confidence.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And here's Maxey outside. That one doesn't drop. And we finished off one half of play. Philadelphia on top. They lead by 13. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Philadelphia 76ers.
They're up because they're dominating on the glass, looking like that team wants it more.
Yeah, they're in a great spot, and if they can sustain the effort, they're going to be great, and I think they will.
Looking like the team that wants it more.
And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
At home, this team is pretty stout. Looking at this upcoming stretch, they're probably licking their chops.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
Setting the floor for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt, and it's Carter in at the center position.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Carter, a screen on MP. Here's Banchero. Oh, what a drive from Banchero.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Screen by MP. Tipped away. George finds MP. Here's Grimes. Off target from three-point range. Magic trail by 13. And Carroll passes to Suggs. Up top, Bain, covered by Grimes. Pass to Wagner. Now Carter. The rebound by MP. The Sixers lead by 13. Inside, Bona. Soft touch off the glass. Bona's got 8 points.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
Outside Bain. They set a pick. For three. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Dixon's got his 16th rebound on the night. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. George passes to Maxey. Over Banchero. With the clock winding down. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Maxey finds MP. Kicks it to George. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
And at his peak, Paul George averaged 7 free throw attempts per game. Tim, that number's seen a precipitous decline.
Well, in particular, the last few seasons, and I think with his injury concerns, PA, you understand him being less inclined to hunt contact.
The free throw is off from George. And we're seeing teams now that have found success with twin towers inside. What's behind that, Tim?
Well, there's a big difference between positionless basketball and small ball. Key is, if you can be big and skilled, that's a pretty tough combination to match up with.
No matter how the game changes, rebounding is always going to be a factor.
It's always key.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Over Bain. Grimes' shot is off. Magic trail by 17. Now here's Suggs. Back to Wagner. And here's Suggs. Bancaro outside. The rebound by MP. Dixon's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. MP, a screen on Suggs. Maxey, that's good.
Yeah, he just keeps you guessing. When he utilizes those screens, he can either turn the corner to the rim, or he can stop and pull up.
To the middle. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
Grimes, the pass to Maxey. Nifty move. A nice shot by MP. Dixon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you see those dribble skills by MP, developing those tools to help beat defenders.
Pass to Wagner. Carter, a screen on George. Wagner looking it over. From behind the arc. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the Nets. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Stolen by Carter. Suggs with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Wagner outside. Suggs finds Bain. Bancaro outside. Let's go with a three. The shot off that time.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from three. Only had that one in the first half.
Maxey passes to MP. For three, George. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 6th assist of the night. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the list of rookie leaders in assists over the last 10 games. MP, number 1.
And some of the passes he's made during these last 10 games have been incredible. You can tell he's brimming with confidence right now.
Suggs with it. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Bancaro against MP. Back to Suggs. From the arc. Dixon pulls it in.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP, a screen on Wagner. And MP throws it down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Here's Bancaro. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Bancaro's got 6 here in the quarter.
Oh, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, this is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team. Back to you.
An exciting young team. Allie, thank you. That free throw, no good.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
The 76ers making a switch here. McCain's checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Jones is checked in.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Pass to McCain. Now here's MP, defended by Jones. And they double up MP. Right side Grimes. Great D that time from Bain. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Orlando. Carter from outside. Dixon pulls it in. The Sixers lead by 23. Outside McCain. Pass to Dixon. Philadelphia moving it around. Outside Grimes. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Tim, we've seen the offensive game of Quentin Grimes go through the roof.
Yeah, B.A., he is playing with major confidence right now. In high school and college, he was a lead guard, and that comfortability with the ball is evident.
First one falls for him. Legs, we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
Question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Boy, that's going to be tough to copy that.
Outside Bane. Back to Jones. Banchero outside. Over MP. Dixon pulls it in. The 76ers have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Banchero passes to Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well and screen the rolls.
Now MP. 23 points in the game. It's Grimes on the wing. There's a screen from outside the arc. Here's Bona. Here's MP.
Man!
Look out below.
Oh, my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he shows you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
George scanning the floor. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Back to Jones. Wagner outside. Picked by Carter. Wagner with it, and McCain picks him up defensively. The three from Banchero hits the trifecta. Banchero's got 9 points now in the second half.
And now that's 1-3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those three-point opportunities.
Back to MP. George against Wagner. George in the post. Nice D from Wagner.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
From deep, Bane. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Group substitution here for Philadelphia. Watford's checked in for Bona. Oubre comes in for MP. Edwards, he's checked in for Paul George. And it's Maxey in for Grimes. Then for Orlando, Bataze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. De Silva comes in for Bane. with an almost entire new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Paolo Banchero comes in for Isaac. Bain, he's checked in for De Silva. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Jones.
Find the lane. One shot.
And that one falls for Carter. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. 16-point lead. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Quentin Grimes. Then it's MP. Then there's Paul George. And it's Bona in at the 5, down low. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. He buries it from 3. George has got 19 points.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
To the paint. Here's Banchero. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
MP scanning the floor. Pass to Maxey. 5 to shoot. Back to MP. Inside. Maxey, that's good. He's got 22.
I love the determination of Tyrese Maxey. Has turned himself into a natural scorer, and he is always hunting the next bucket.
And here's Suggs. The 3 from Bain. The triple drop.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Outside Maxey. Screen by MP. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Wagner. Outside Bain. Wagner outside. Here's Banchero. Banchero hammers it home.
And this team relies on Banchero's scoring, but tonight he's carried them.
Now it's Maxey. Outside George. Suggs rips down the board. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Orlando. 15-point game. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile score.
George! 19-footer is good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Wagner outside. Outside Carter. It's stolen by Maxey. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the 76ers.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
And he was tremendous on the glass tonight, controlling the boards and fighting for extra possession.
Orlando with the ball. They trail by 14. Not that time. 27 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. MP inside. He's checked by Carter. Here's MP. Downs it home!
The assist from Tyrese Maxey.
It's the 76ers winning this one easily. And they picked up their second win in the group stage of the NBA Cup.
Well, that moves them to 2-1 during group play. And by avoiding that second loss, they put themselves in a good position to advance to the next round.
Now over to Dominic Hamilton.
Prolific play per usual from MP in leading his side to victory. Your efforts stood out in more than one area. That means something to you, doesn't it?
It does. It gets back to what I liked about this game in the first place as a kid. Nobody bounces a ball or looks up at the hoop and thinks, how can I limit myself? Who would do that? Basketball expands what we think is possible. I like knowing some kid is watching me thinking, he did all that? Now I'm gonna do it too, because he did.
That's great, MP. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
Brian, back to you.
Great stuff there, Dominic. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. So long, everybody.
Go close it. You got switch.